P2B had a chat with Nigerians yesterday, being 29th of June 2025, via X Space, that is Twitter Space. It was shown both on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm just going to give a summary of what happened in that discussion. I have a few takeaways for me, what I consider to be very important things that he said. The first thing I would like to say is that we had over 200,000 people that joined the space. I mean, 200,000 people, over more than 200,000 people joined in that space. And about 12,000 people joined anonymously. I wonder why they were joining anonymously. Anyway, we observed that even our friends from the APC, they all came in droves to listen to P2B, and that speaks volumes. That shows a lot of things. If Tinubu wants to do speech, I don't bother going to listen, because for me, I don't see what Tinubu will say. But anytime P2B wants to hold discussion or Twitter space, you will see APC, they will all be there. They will all come there to listen to him. So that is the first observation. The number was massive. And then we also had our friends from the APC and other people that came to also see what we were doing. That is number one. Then number two, going to what P2B said. So P2B was asked about if he will do only one term, if it is on the table. And P2B's answer was that if he has agreement to do one term or one tenure, as whichever name you want to use, if he's to do one term and hand over to the North, he said if it is in agreement, that he's okay with it and that he will keep to that agreement. So that is, for me, number one takeaway from what he said. So P2B is ready to do one term and then hand over to the North if it is agreed. So he believes, P2B believes that you don't need 20 years to fix Nigeria. And I think I believe him. He has always maintained that we are just into 2 years of Tinubu and Nigeria has gone back like 20 years. So he believes if we can use 1 year, 2 years to bring such calamity to Nigeria, we can also use 1 year, 2 years to reverse it. And come to think about it, our issue began on the first day of Tinubu's inauguration, just 1 day, and one statement: subsidy is gone. Just such statement, and everything became very bad for us in Nigeria. So P2B believes that if you can, do such damage within such short period of time, you can still reverse it within such period of time. So, and I think he's correct. I normally will use Argentina. It took Argentina just 3 months, first quarter of 2024, to reverse everything, the budget deficit that Argentina has been having for 16 years. It took the current president of Argentina just 3 months. He took office in December 2023. But at the first quarter of 2024, first quarter, that's around end of March 2024, he has reversed the budget deficit that they had had for 16 years. And then the economy of Argentina began to go in the right direction. So it is possible. So it's okay if, for him, he says it's okay and that he will keep to it. Another thing again on this matter of one term is it also depends on who he hands over as he's going. If it is on the table now, if P2B hands over to someone like Dati Baba Ahmed, for me, I'm cool. I'm okay with that, because Dati is one person that we can trust. His records are there. He has been proven not to be corrupt. He's one senator that has stood in in the place of integrity. His records are there. You can go and watch his interviews. So he has stood on the path of integrity. So if and he is also a detribalized Nigerian. He doesn't believe in all this tribalism and all those tribalistic stuffs. So if you will hand over to someone like Dati Baba Ahmed, that will be fine. So that is my number one takeaway. P2B says he's ready to do one term if it is agreed, and that he will keep to the agreement. The second thing that he said that I need to bring to our notice is also the issue of coalition and issue of being vice presidential candidate to Atiku. First and foremost, he says he's part of the coalition. So P2B is part of the coalition. So there is no more whether he is there or he's not there. But let me explain something. Being part of the coalition doesn't mean that he has left Labour Party, because that is what people don't understand. No, you can be in your party and you are still discussing coalition, because you are not sure of what will happen in coalition. But the major thing is that he is part of the discussion of coalition. So he is part of it, but he hasn't left Labour Party, and then the option of running alone is not also removed from the table, so that we understand how it is. So he has not left Labour Party, and he has not also ruled out the possibility of going solo if coalition doesn't work. But he has told us that he is part of the coalition. Now, on the part of being vice presidential candidate to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, P2B said that such discussions have not even come up, that they have not even discussed anything about positions in that coalition. They have not even discussed tickets, who will be what or who will not be what. So you can imagine that all you have been hearing are rumors. And that is one thing I've been saying, that let us hear from P2B directly, or leaders of the movement like Tanko Yunusa. Okay, so until you hear from Obi or Tanko or any of these our leaders, don't take whatever you hear from the media seriously. So he has cleared the air. He said that, look, yes, they are in coalition. He's talking with the coalition group, but that tickets have not been discussed. So the issue of being vice presidential candidate to Atiku is not even on the table. So it is not even something that is being discussed. So, and then he also said he cannot be in any coalition just for power's sake. So whatever coalition, it must be that for a better Nigeria. I mean, that summarizes everything. So like I said, these are the major things for me. I will encourage you to go and listen to the audio and then maybe hear for yourself. Thank you so much for your time, and God bless you.